All right, we did it. We got lots of birds, guys. Lots of new birds. All right, you guys, we are back, and it's a whole new adventure. And what I mean by that, you guys are gonna see. All right, we got a few more birds. All right, when I say a few, maybe a few more species, I don't know. But they're not our typical pheasants, peafowl, or quail. We got some fun birds, guys, and we're gonna set up a pen for Albert today, and you guys are gonna be a part of that. So yeah, thanks for joining us. Where do I start? There's many avenues I could take to start this video, for reals. All right, let's just start with our little Swho chick. Remember the Swho chick that we did? Okay, well, we got the one Swho chick and the other Swho that had the wry neck, had a neurological issue or something like that. I've been giving him Nutri-Drench every day, and seems to be doing kind of bad, actually. I think we're gonna lose him, but he's still holding on, and I don't have a heart to put him down right yet. We'll see. Anyhow, and then we got a little chicken chick to keep the other one company in case we do lose that. All right, and I think it's a chocolate Orpington that we got a Tractor Supply. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty rare little bird, but that's a whole different story. That's a whole nother video. We're gonna try to fit it on this one. So you guys buckle up, it's gonna be a busy ride today. All right, so we just need to get on it. Okay, we can't be messing around on this one, guys. Let's go check out the Swho chick. Gus, let's go check on that Swho chick, huh? All right. Look at my lawn, guys. Huh? Nice greenery. Love it. Yeah, I love spring. So yeah, guys, he's this one right here with the right neck. He's not gonna make it. Kept him alive for a few days, but it's not getting any better. So we'll deal with that in a minute. But there's our Swho chick, and then our little chocolate Orpington there. I guess that's what they called it. We had to get the Swho a little friend, so he's not alone. Okay, just like we did with you, Frank. That's why we got you. Yes, you were our little pheasant starter. Okay, all right. So now you guys know from my last video that Martha's eggs were not fertile, and it wasn't her fault. It's Albert's fault. He's not doing his thing. So we're going to move him in that pen today, and then we got some little friends that are going to join him. You guys know about the Lady Amhurst male. I'm going to put that in there with him as well. It's going to be like a little holding pen. It's going to be a nice pen, but yeah, that's going to be their situation. But the little birds, yeah, that's going to be a little surprise for you guys. Albert, pack your bags, buddy. We're moving, okay? We're going to use this big pen as a grow out. You got a nice pen, no doubt, but you were going to go in there anyways, regardless if those eggs are fertile. But since the eggs are not fertile, we're doing it now. What I really mean by that is that if the eggs were fertile, I would just leave them alone. I don't want to mess with birds during breeding season. Let them breed, do their thing. We got a window. You know, he's not doing his thing, so we can do it at any time. Let me catch you guys up on the bird situation here. My yellow Goldens doing their thing. Popeye's doing his thing. He's breeding the girls like crazy. Yeah, so I won't have any issues there. Now, usually my yearling Chrysolophus pictus will breed. They'll lay just like the Lady Amhurst after a year, but with my Lady Amhurst, they don't. The males won't fertilize the eggs. They have to wait till they're a year and a half, 2 years, or you know what I mean, fully mature for my blood anyway. Now my Goldens, I usually get fertile eggs out of those guys. The males, they're usually breeding at a year, so yeah, we should get some fertile eggs out of here. Definitely get the eggs. And boss, he's doing boss things. You're doing all right. Hey, boss. You're a good bird. That's why I keep you around, buddy. Yeah, there you are. It's good to see you. All up on his stone there. Okay, so yeah, out of my Goldens, yellow Goldens, plenty of eggs, you know, no problem there. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like I can have only one pair of red goldens, and I'll have more red goldens than any other species around here because they just breed like rabbits. The Cleves, this young pair, no eggs. And the Reeves, yeah, lots of eggs out of the Reeves. And we're yet to see if they are fertile. You won't let us down, will you, Christopher? Okay. Dude, this is Pedro. He's a lot worse than Christopher, believe it or not. As far as being a man-fighting aggressive psycho killer. So, but yeah, the silvers, plenty of eggs as well. Same situation. I hope Pedro's doing his thing, just like Christopher. And Mr. Tragopon and Mr. Tragopon, they've been doing some courtship displaying, but no eggs yet. And I'm sure you guys know from my last video that this pair of monos are they're producing some fertile eggs. Getting fertile eggs, we candled them. Remember that video? You guys watched that video, right? Go back and watch that video. Okay, we're kind of doing this fast. I know usually in my videos I'll feed the free rangers, but I already did that today. And you know, I'll go around and collect eggs. I already did that too. I have yet to get any Lady Amhurst eggs, but the males are very active, and usually it's late April by the time I get those. Maybe by the time you guys watch this video, I already have them, but as of right now, today, no. And it is, I'm actually filming this on Easter Sunday. Huh. Weird. Yeah, you guys know I do my videos in advance, up to a week in advance, sometimes a little less, but no more than a week. So yeah, this is the male right here. See that youngster over there? Let's get in there and see, so you guys don't have to look through the wire. It's kind of a bummer, huh? Look through the wire. Like, I can't see what you see, dude. Okay, yeah. So I have these two females that I am going to rehome. I am not going to keep. I was going to keep some as backups, but I have backups. So these are the backups to the backups. That male right there, that is one I'm keeping because he is a product of a third generation line bred back to his mother. So yeah, and then I think I'll stop at him for breeding back to the mother. I don't know yet, but so far this bloodline of Lady Amhurst are taking inbreeding or line breeding, whatever you want to call it. They're taking it very well. Yeah, so yeah, I want to keep him, see how he turns out. So far, so good, guys. He's beauty. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to make this quick because we have a whole lot of work to do. And of course, we got to show some pheasants. That's the way it goes, you know. Might show the other birds and stuff like that, but this is a pheasantry, and you guys want to see the pheasants, right? So you guys want to see it all, I know. Nice Swinhos. Yeah, of course, they're doing their part. No problem there. Yeah, everything is good, guys. My little water feature is good. We're gonna put a couple little goldfish in here. Wouldn't that be neat? Yep. You hear Prince over there? He knows that'll be neat. Alrighty, guys, so there you have it. There's the bird rounds. We did them pretty quick.
Are you sure?
Now let's move on to setting up that new pen. Yeah. Where do I start with that? Well, we were going to get an emu the whole time. So we had planned on... Oh yeah, we got an emu. We were planning on getting an emu the whole time and keeping it as a surprise. But the lady wasn't sure of the sex, so we had to wait. Well, anyways, I want to get a little chick for that Swinho pheasant. So we were in town at Tractor Supply, and they had geese. So we got a goose. Okay, but we had to get 2 geese. We didn't want to get 2 geese. So we wanted to get a goose and a chicken, and they said, no, you have to get 4 chickens or 4 birds if you're going to evolve a chicken. So we got 3 chickens, and we sold 2 of them right there at Tractor Supply. Wife made a call. So we got the 1 chick, sold the 2 chicks. Yeah, the 1 chick is keeping the Swinho pheasant chick company, and we have a goose. And we got the goose to keep the emu company when we are not around. Yeah, a whole lot happened yesterday. Boy, I tell you. So yeah, and then we had, last week got some parakeets and we were keeping those in wraps. I mean, did we do a video about it? We might have, like a short. Yeah. You guys got to watch all my videos to keep up on this stuff, okay? There's a lot going on. A lot. So, yeah, we got some parakeets. I'm going to move them outside with Albert, Martha, and the lady Amhurst. We're going to set the pen with all of those guys right now. You know, yeah. Where we got the parakeets too, they had some Australian crested doves. And yeah, I kind of want some of those someday. So look out for those. Just saying. Anyhow, we're going to get started, guys. I don't know who we're going to move first, but I want to introduce you to the birds, to the new birds. So let's go have a look. Oh, okay, guys. Thanks for reminding me about the ringneck pheasants. Yes, they're still in the incubator. They are due to hatch tomorrow. I looked in the incubator. I did see a pip. So this video will be your little update about the power outage situation and about all the eggs that went through that power outage. You know, it wasn't really a power outage. It was a cord damage that I had to fix. So we lost power just to the incubator. Go figure. But anyhow, we got a pip out of the ringneck eggs, and you guys stay tuned and I'll update you on what kind of hatch we got out of those. Yeah. All right, on to the new birds. All right, you guys, I had to wake up the wifey to get this show on the road because she's a big part of all these new birds. Yeah, and I'm sure she wants to share them with you guys. So I just woke her up, so she might be a little grumpy coming out and a little groggy, but oh well. I usually don't wake her up because that's usually bad news. You know, that's usually a death sentence. But we got a lot of work to do, and let's do it. First off, let's introduce Suki.
Yeah, Suki.
Suki the goose. Hey, Suki the goose. All right, what does Suki the goose like to do?
This.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that cute? So there we have a goose. What is next? Where's your mama?
She's changing.
Mama's changing. She'll be really grumpy if we force her out here too soon. But anyway, she's going to bring on our new bird. And I wonder what it is. Good morning, love.
Good morning. He just threw an absolute freaking tantrum.
What do we got there?
We have Kirk.
Kirk.
Say hello, Kirk.
Hi, Kirk.
Good morning.
Sorry I woke you up, honey.
It's okay.
We have a lot to do.
From bed to video in 30 seconds, guys. This is what happens. But no, he threw a tantrum because his goose was gone. And I wouldn't pick him up, so he was just running back in circles. Come on, you want to say hi? Come on.
Uh-oh. I got a little friend following. No. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you on camera, but you're out of frame. There you go.
Okay. You want to go play too? Do you want to go play too?
Oh, look at him.
Go play too. Go play too.
Look at him.
Go play too. Good morning, Kirk.
Kirk.
Good morning, Kirk.
Don't be afraid of the camera. There you go.
He's not.
Hi, Kirk. How you doing there, big buddy? Yeah, did you have a good night?
Hey.
All right. What a freaking annoying little goose.
I love how he sticks his neck out just like normal geese.
Oh, there they are, folks. Kirk and Suki.
Lorelai!
Now, I was saying how we were going to wait on the DNA results for Kirk, but we decided to jump the gun and do it yesterday, huh?
Okay, so we were going to wait for the DNA testing because we were just heart set on getting a boy. I know that the girls can be nice, but we were heart set on getting a boy. And then we went to get one chick, and that's where it all started. We went to get one chick, and we walked into Tractor Supply, and we saw this guy. And we saw Suki. And Lorelai, what did you say when you saw the goose? I want one, please, oh please.
And I said they could be friends.
They said they could be friends, and we realized that this needy little bird right here that just cuddled into my hand is gonna need a friend because I've got a busy life and I can't always be here for him. Gus, mine. Good boy, Gus. for anybody raising an LGD, mine is a really good term. He knows just to leave them alone. But anyway, do you see this?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so he's a little needy. So we called the lady to talk about getting a goose, and she says yes, a goose would be a great friend. She said that the chicks, if you ever get it a chick, she has seen that it will pick up the chick and it will fling the baby chicks. So no baby chicks for Kirk. We were gonna pick up the goose because it was there at Tractor Supply and it was ready. And then we realized, you got the microphone again, don't you? I have to admit, it makes it sound really good.
Yeah.
So I realized if we were picking up the goose, that we might as well get the emu the same day. And she had DNA sexed it, but the results were late. But she had also vent sexed it.
Yeah.
And apparently she was 99% sure because, as we're learning with the emus, you can open up their little vent. And
Vent sexing.
Well, okay, I thought it was like the shape of the vent. I didn't know you could actually open it and see their little thingamabopper.
Right.
Gus, mine, good boy. Mine, good boy. So she saw what was very obviously his little thingamabopper, and so she was really sure he was a boy. And he playing?
He is playing.
What was beautiful...
Bring him over here so he can be in the camera.
What was beautiful... Yes, Gus, we still love you. What was beautiful is that he was the only one left behind at their farm, and their little girl has been playing with them nonstop. So, flash to a picture right now, and you'll see it fell asleep on my neck coming home. And I texted the lady, and I was like, look what he did. And she goes, he's been sleeping like that every day with our daughter. So, even if it turns out to be that... Gus, come on, honey. The 0.5% that it's a girl.
Do you want me to take him?
No, it's okay. Even if it turns out to be the 0.5% chance that it's a girl, it's super freaking friendly and cuddly and will fit in well at the farm.
Now,
Perhaps
this
you're right.
this video
Hey.
is going to be, well, it's going to be about everything, obviously, but
It's going to be about Gus.
we are going to set up that new pen today. We are going to set up that new pen today, and we're going to put in what?
Oh, yeah, Lorelai, you want to tell him what else did we get?
Parakeet.
Parakeets. And we already did the video on that,
We
which
got to bring him out here, introduce him.
is really
Do you want
cute.
me to bring Fiera?
Will you actually bring the whole cage?
Just bring the whole
I
cage.
can't carry that.
You can carry it from the bottom. So we
Wait,
already...
hold on. Look at this, guys. Isn't this love? An emu,
I think it's
a goose,
jealousy.
huh?
I
An
think it's
LGD.
jealousy. Hi.
Look at this guy.
You guys all love
Look at him.
us.
He is cuter than everybody. See, when we talk cute, Gus thinks we're talking about him.
Oh, Gus.
Look at Gus.
Gus looks a little jealous, babe. He's got his sad face on.
I'm a very lucky man. Can you guys tell?
Aww. Are you talking about the animals, aren't you?
I'm talking about you and the animals.
Anyways, you guys got to go watch the video with the parakeets because Ben's first introduction to them was just absolutely hilarious. But
Oh, yeah.
the parakeets, our daughter fell in love with them. They've
Oh,
been
yeah.
living in her bedroom. We already introduced the parakeets.
We did introduce the parakeet.
But
oh my God.
the last they heard, they were going to live in our daughter's room for a little bit. And let me tell you, last night...
I didn't edit the video. That's why I'm slipping.
Yeah, that was me. Last night, they went WWE and were wrestling up a freaking storm. Oh my gosh, they were shaking the cage off the shelf.
Of course, it had to be in my room.
Introducing.
Again,
My bird.
the parakeets.
Now, I've already went over what we're going to do today. We're going to set a pair of these, what might be a pair. What is a for sure pair we're going to keep in the house. And we're going to set we're going to set a pair up in the new pen outside aviary with Martha, Albert, and the lady Amhurst. And yeah,
So I'm
it's gonna
sure-
be interesting.
I'm sure he's already gone over this, but I absolutely love, this is a new kind of pen for us. We have mainly breeding pens. This is it's going to kind of be our misfit pen. It's going to be our not breeding, because Albert,
Well,
poor
we're still going
Albert.
to incubate Martha's eggs, of course.
Well, we got to try, but
But what I was saying was that it was going to happen anyways. But if I had fertile eggs from Martha,
you were going to wait.
I was going to leave them alone and let them do the thing.
I'm excited for this because, oh my gosh, did you show them the project that I surprised you with? You didn't show them the...
No.
Okay, so I surprised him with a project.
Wait. On the last video I did, yes.
He's getting confused, but did the last video come out first?
The last video came out before this one. The Swho.
Anyways, I made a cute little enrichment area for the parakeets to play in. And so I had Fiero out there with me, and the bright green and the cedar trees, it's just going to be stunning to have beautiful birds in the trees and beautiful birds on the ground and an emu following me. So let's go combine everybody.
This little guy's cute. He's over here eating while the other ones are like acting scared.
He's the baby.
That one's Bach,
He's the baby.
the scarecrow.
You guys want to meet Bach?
Oh my gosh.
No, the Tin Man.
They can meet Bach. Wait, this is kind of funny. I don't know. Does anybody else? Oh, the camera's over there.
Bach is that one closest to you.
What?
That one's really hard to get in. Suki, come here.
It'll be good for my grass.
Look at Kirk, guys. Not a face everyone could love. I don't care who you are. Look at that.
Gus, mine. I know, poor Gus. Everything is mine right now.
Okay, moving along to the new aviary.
I have an idea, babe.
What's that?
You know, I would like a turn with the camera. Would you reach in and get the birds to put them in their pen?
No, I don't mess with that evil little parakeet ever. No, that thing is vicious. He doesn't like me. I'm not joking, guys. I'm not. That thing is evil. They try to eat my finger.
What did you call it in the other video? You called it a...
Spawn of Satan.
No, it was like a getting bit by a dinosaur rat something.
Oh, yeah. No, an African wild wasp. I don't know. Anyways, it's just pure evil. So what are we going to do first?
So I'm thinking I think we should put them over here.
Okay.
But I think they need food and water up there. So that can be like their home base, and then they can explore more, right? So should we put food and water?
Sure.
Okay.
We should have food and water in here first.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, I know.
Did y'all hear me just say that?
So here's the new, what do you call it?
I don't know.
The Manzanita Jungle.
I think it's kind of cool.
It is really cool.
I even went through and I sanded down the little pokies on the sticks so that it wouldn't poke their feet.
One thing about this aviary that gets me, and we learn from everything we do, and one of the things I've learned is have a couple clear top panels because it is kind of dark in here, and which will benefit Albert. He will not be hot whatsoever in this shaded pen. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Thinking about it. You're thinking about it from a photographer's point of view now.
yeah.
Let's go get food for the parakeets.
This was food
Or the budgies.
parakeets.
Can we call them budgies now?
You can call them budgies. You
I
can
do
call
like
them.
that.
You can call that one the spawn of Satan. He's mean. He's really mean. All right, you guys. I want to take a little break. Just to remind you that we're moving Albert and Martha, our two Impians. Now, I do not recommend moving birds during breeding season if they are your breeding pair or something like that. Albert's not doing his thing, okay? We have a window of moving him. Now, I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. He's going to go in there with his mate, Martha, and we'll still incubate his eggs. I didn't want to do this until after the breeding season, but I got a chance. He's not doing his thing. Why not do it now? You know, it makes room for this spring's, babies. So we'll have some grout pens. So yeah, just don't recommend moving birds during breeding season, or your breeders during breeding season. How's that? Fair enough? Can we agree on that? All right. Don't move your breeders during breeding season. So I moved Albert's feed in here.
Ooh, we have to decide where we're gonna put his little perch.
What? Oh, his little perch.
His little piece of driftwood. Okay, so
Yeah.
I got the bird seed
Okay.
for the birdies,
All right.
and then I got him a treat. The woman we bought him from said that they love corn, frozen or not. So I thought we'd put some corn up here.
Wow. Pretty cool little shelves you got going on there.
It was definitely, fun creating it.
Yeah.
So we'll put it in a dish, but I just wanna, right?
Right. All right. We're going to go over here and we're going to rob Peter to pay Paul. And what I mean by that is we're going to take this little bird bath over here that's in with the Impians, the breeder Impians. We're not going to mess with them too much. But we're going to take the little water feature bird bath thing out of there that they don't even use. So,
I don't feel bad. They don't use it.
no, they don't use it.
They don't appreciate it. Hold on. Hello, pretty prince.
That was it. That wasn't too bad. Oh, it ain't so bad at short distances. In my head, it was just like, I don't want to carry that thing. Right here. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Lila.
It's just a little crack. There's solid beneath it.
You think so? Let's do it. Should we just spray this out?
Pretty sure you just made it worse.
I honestly thought we were not going to put anything in it, but if you want.
Well, I thought that was all pointless to have a birdie bath.
I didn't get past aesthetics.
We can just sprinkle a little water in there and see how it does. Can't hurt to try. Either way, it's pretty.
Yeah. Not too shabby.
Okay. Well, I got food up there and water up there. You want to go ahead and release the Kraken?
Sure. Are you sure you want to release the little birds before we put in the big birds? We're going to keep the door shut then.
Well, I was trying. The little birds are less stressed out than your birds. So I wanted to put your birds in and then be able to go away.
So let's put the little birds over there. Why'd you do that?
The budgies are just going to hang out. They're going to sit right there and they're not going to move.
So that's for our doves. That's right. The Australian crested doves go over there.
They're eventually going to move around.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, go
Let
for
it
it.
loose.
They're right there. Right there.
This guy is evil.
Okay, so you have to get the yellow one without the cheeks first.
Okay.
You guys can't tell my daughter's obsessed with Wicked, so that's Bach. Because the yellow ones are the boys.
Okay. I hope you're a guy.
He's the baby. He's the one you want to show him that we couldn't quite tell the color on.
See, that bite right there? That's not bad.
He's just trying to climb up on your finger.
That's not bad at all. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Now you have to get the one climbing right now, the darker colored face.
The darker, this one right here?
Yeah.
This is
on the bottom.
This one?
Yep.
Ah! That was a setup. That thing just does not like me.
You singing a pretty song, Kiara? Oh, no, Bach. Sorry, Bach.
I think that one's a girl. I think they're both girls. You guys got the pair.
Okay.
So we need to get a boy.
Oh, jeez.
Chicken math. Chicken math. Parakeet math. Pheasant math.
Okay. Who's next?
We are going to go get Albert. Let's go. All right, guys, this is a whole lot of moving birds around. And we're going to go, and it's all going to make sense later, I swear. You're probably wondering, why is he putting all these in one pen? Well, you guys are going to know soon enough why. But for now, let's go get that young Lady Amhurst mail, and I'll show you guys what we're working with as far as my Lady Amhurst project. All right, so we caught him up. Now this is some more bird nerd stuff, okay?
Okay.
So want to take a look at his tail feathers, look at the barring, especially the central tail feathers. The central tail feathers are nice and barred, no broken bars, which is nice. Look at his head. Now this is the white cheek male that I kept. And you guys know the story of why I kept him. It is because he is line bred back to his grandmother. Well, it's a line breeding from a son to the mother, and then a son from that mother to the grandmother, which is the mother. And anyways, it's line bred 3 times, 3 generations back to the hen. And we had no inbreeding problems, and they took it very well. So yeah, he's very nice. And look at the teardrop right here. It is nice and blue, not all yellow. You want the blue. So let's put him back, or in the new pen, and we'll catch up Albert and Martha.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh, he's got a welcoming committee. Say hi, guys.
Just one more final look. Handsome guy. Look at that. All right. Albert and Martha.
Oh, hold on. Hi, Penny.
Penny wants to investigate. She wants to make new friends. Did you just say what I think you said? Albert. He's getting evicted because he's not paying his rent.
Well, it's true.
He was going to be moved anyway. Mm-hmm. We just have no reason to keep him in there for now. What?
Landlord's pissed. He's got the penthouse and he's not paying his rent.
Now, I want to show you guys something that's really special to Albert. Okay, you know how kids have their little stuffed animal that they have to take with them everywhere?
Comfort item.
A comfort item, you know? Well, Albert has something that comforts him, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. No joke. No BS. This is real.
We're going to let him take it with him too, huh?
This thing right here.
It used to have a hole in it. There you go.
It's a piece of driftwood right here. Albert refuses to roost up high like any normal bird would. But Albert is not a normal bird. Let me get out there and show you guys.
I like you behind the cage.
Well, I am no normal human being either, obviously, because you put me in a cage. Anyhow, this thing right here, piece of driftwood. Albert loves this thing. This is what he roosts on. This is what he hangs out on. He likes to just stand up here.
On it and like
he preens, he relaxes. He'll stand up here and just look up at the stars in the daytime, and yeah, and check out the sun at night. He does all that. He just loves to be up on here. It's his thinking spot. This is where he feels most peace. And we're gonna take this and put it in his new aviary.
I'm sorry, I just love so much that it was meant to be like this. You see it? It was meant to be like a little walk-through cave, and every time we would set it up, he would knock it down, like purposely.
Yeah, no, we had it set up for the quail like this. That's
And
the whole reason why I was in there. And the quail would go through, and he would knock it down so he can stand on it.
So when you place it in the new pen, we need to make sure that it's placed away from where predators can reach in, because he sleeps on the darn thing.
Oh, well, we got Gus and Ollie for that. But you're right.
I'm sorry, pause. Look at how freaking adorable the budgies are. They just look so pretty up in the cedar tree. And they're already adding beautiful sounds to the yard. So far, I think the parakeets are a definite win.
Oh, yeah. Now we got the big task of catching up Albert and Martha. And this is like being mean to your best friend. You have a good relationship, and then you freaking blow it. But only for a little while, because guess what? She's a pig, he's a pig. I'll feed him some treats or something like that. Hey, we're cool again.
Don't forget. Wait, look at, he's behind you. He's like, what you doing, dude?
We're cool again. Where do I get this stuff? Wait, what's in the... Oh, that's a wire. I'm trying to give you guys a good
I got
visual.
your face framed. You're good. Albert's watching behind you. He's really nervous as what's going on.
Yeah, Albert gets over things quick. Me and my buddy Albert, I never catch him up, but when I do, I get footage.
Gotta get up close. Hi, it's okay, sweetheart. Look at how beautiful you are. With your crest. Can I show the wing?
Yeah, show the wing.
Look at the beautiful colors and the white on his back.
Kind of, can you brush his feathers back? You know what I mean? Push him down. Got a little ruffled. There you go.
Aww, sweet boy.
Yeah.
You're all right. Man, you're handsome.
He's like, I promise I'll breed, I promise. And look at his little dingle-dongle.
I love it.
Sometimes that thing gets ruined when you catch up models. But fortunately, we did it pretty quick, so.
Oh, let's see if we can get the colors behind the neck. Okay. Just real quick, I want to show, look at the colors under his chin. Oh, that shimmer. That's good.
Nice little shimmer, huh? He's a sweet, sweet boy, isn't he?
Beautiful. Okay, let's let him go.
All right, we're gonna let him go really easy, as easy as we can. There you go, Albert. Oh, yeah. Our beautiful Martha.
Hi, sweetheart.
She is a beauty, isn't she? You notice the skin around her eye, how bright it is? It's kind of like your hens when they're laying. Their face is redder. It's the hormones. You'll see a lot more blue in your monal hens, or even males, during breeding season, because the hormones are kicking in and they're laying. I think it's just beautiful.
He's stunning. I love the feathers on the top of her head. Look at babe, the neighborhood's checking out the new tenants. Hi guys. What do you think? Oh, Albert's over there completely chill.
Yeah, he's telling you he doesn't care about much.
You see that? You really have a good method here with the birds that stress together bond. Look at them over there.
Okay, watch out. Watch out. She might fly up too because it's new. It's kind of like peafowl when you let them loose. They go up in the tree for a day.
Okay.
Ready?
Hi, Lorelai. Look at everybody.
Look at the freaking Lady Amhurst and dude over there, Albert.
Completely chill.
Completely chill.
Lady Amhurst in there with them.
Because that we're keeping. This pen right here is not producing, or we're not relying on a pen producing, so we're going to put birds in here that are our pets or our future projects. And the Lady Amhurst is a future project. Albert is our pet. We're not getting rid of him, even if he doesn't breed.
So do you see how chill Albert is right now?
Look at Penny. Penny loves the parakeets, the budgies. Parakeets, budgies, whatever. Hi, Penny. What do you think there? Oh, those things cool or what? All right, friends, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed our new birds. And yeah, I told you everything's growing. A lot is going to be happening this spring, guys. We're going to have lots more pheasant chicks going on. So yeah, guys, please, if you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video. It really does help our channel grow. And if you guys have any questions or concerns or anything, comments, hit them up, hit me up. All right, you guys. Oh yeah, once again, check out that video and that video. Pretty cool videos right there. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace.